Hey, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a general love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Any other placement you want to check out, go for it. This is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate for everybody. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, go with the flow. I think I got this for you once or twice. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do have a Gemini playlist that you can check out. Go for it. Take what fits and leave the rest behind. It's a general reading, not a personal reading. More messages for Gemini. All right, Gemini, are you stressed out? Don't be stressed out. What you don't see coming is the King of Pentacles. That could be a person. That can also just be you working on your finances and working on your money. In the recent past, I see you working really hard at something that probably didn't work out for you. I see you investing a lot in a situation. See that situation being hard to let go of. But I see you being with the glass half full, you know, like taking a new perspective out of whatever experience this was for you. In the current situation, it looks like you have a commitment on your mind. But there's healing over that. There's healing over that. We'll see what that is. In the near future, I see you being single. Possibly being in your head about somebody else. But I do see you working on your finances a lot. Okay, let's see. Ace of Cups. You might get a surprise apology from somebody that you have a lot of love for. I see love being the overall energy for the reading. But I see like maybe a surprise apology from someone. I also see you working on your finances, working on something that really brings you a lot of happiness, actually. I get like a vibe of like a teacher or someone who, you know how teachers, like good teachers who want to be teachers, or like anyone in healthcare, anybody like that who wants to genuinely do that type of work, not somebody who just does it for a check. I see like you being someone that is, you have a big heart and you want that to come out into your professional life. I also see you possibly getting an apology here from someone. These all three came out. I see that you were working on something. You wanted something to be really successful, but it got heavy for you. It got too hard for you to do. Um, whatever you were working on, it left you feeling abandoned and left you feeling out in the cold. Um, and it's very possible that you were working towards something with that abandonment issue tied to you. What does that mean? How can I explain that? I know what it means, but a lot of people they don't understand what that means. So say for example, me have an abandonment issue, abandonment wound from my childhood, right? It portrays, I mean, it like reflects in my daily life as something that I just grew up with, so I don't even see it. And at I work on all aspects of my life with this abandonment fear attached to me. Um, Afraid of being kind of left behind, afraid of being on my own, afraid of being rejected. So I think I'm doing such a good job with what I'm doing in my life and I'm working hard at it. But with that underlying fear of abandonment and just the fear in general, fear of anything, it makes things harder for me to achieve because I'm always afraid when I go into stuff. I'm not going in completely open hearted with things. That's what I mean. And be careful because sometimes you, I, this is just for this reading, I guess. I'm channeling a lot, but make sure you're working on something because of how much love you have for it and not just because you're afraid you won't have it. You know, I'm afraid that this is not going to work out. I'm afraid that this person will leave me. I'm afraid that this person is going to cheat on me or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying it's a person or anyone's cheating. I'm just using that as an example. I'm afraid that this person's going to walk out and then what? They're going to be successful somewhere else with somebody else. When you work towards things that way, you end up kind of just bringing about the same situation that you just thought up of. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of fear in whatever it is that you were working on in the past. I feel like there may have been some manipulation there. Um, but you wanted success, like you were planning for things to move forward. The thing is that you were planning for things to move forward, but your subconscious, it's like your subconscious mind had its own plan. And you're kind of just being taken along to whatever the mind has you, you know, whatever road that is, instead of you actually being the one to kind of quiet your mind and let your spirit guide you, you know? If that makes any sense. It makes sense to me. So at the end of the day, when you look back to the situation that you dealt with in the past, you had a lot of love for it and you invested a lot, but it wasn't going to go anywhere. I don't see it going anywhere. I see more investment in hoping it would go somewhere, or even a lot of monetary, but I don't see it really going anywhere. I see you looking at that and saying, man, it wasn't moving. It just wasn't moving. Whatever this was wasn't moving. I feel like that person was very manipulating and they were very fear-based in the way that made decisions. feel like you're walking away from some kind of an idea of a commitment, because I'm not even sure if I see another person here. It could be someone that you could consider like your soulmate, you know, someone that you have memories with, someone that you probably knew since childhood. Not for everybody. Someone who possibly has kids, or you have kids. There's a lot of different scenarios here. It's a general reading. So, but I see you walking away from this idea of the commitment because it just gets you stuck in your head. Like, is this happening? Is this not happening? What's going on here? You know what you want. But I see you walking away from it. It's not an easy thing to do. I see you very much nostalgic over it and in your head, and, you know, overthinking it. Yeah, I feel like there's someone that you have a lot of love for. You see this person as being your other half. You see this person as being a good match for you. This is bothering me. Sorry, thanks. You see this person as having a lot of deep emotions, but it's just not the right time. It's just not the right time. I see that card of divine timing at play. Something needs to change here for a new beginning to happen. Ah, I see. I see. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done on your end. I see this healing being something like there's some healing that needs to be done. And when I say healing, I mean like over the way you look at really strong connections and relationships and what they have to offer you. I feel like you have possibly been in relationships where you felt very strongly, but what was going on in that relationship at whatever time really got you wrapped up in your head, and there was a lot of holding back. Or should I do this? Should I do that? Should I hold back? Should I fight for this? Should I do this? Should I do that? And the healing aspect of that is, if you can't be yourself with somebody, they ain't the person for you. If you cannot express yourself because you're afraid that this person is going to argue back with you, or you're afraid that this person is going to hurt your feelings or insult you, they ain't the one for you. They're just not. You know that saying, love is pain? No, it's not. No, it's not. And just look at the way you love other people. Do you bring pain to them? No. Can we be shitty people at times? Yeah, of course. Everybody has that. But do you intentionally bring pain to somebody by putting them down or making them unsure of where they stand in your life? Absolutely not. So that's where I see healing needing to be done. It feels like I gotta walk around, I gotta walk on eggshells for other people. Like you gotta heal that part of you. I see you saving your money. I see you not really telling a lot of people what it is that you're doing with your finances or anything, to be honest. I see this more financially though. I see you looking at new ways to make money, new things that, you're just looking at life a little different right now. Or not right now, the near future. It could be right now, I don't know. I said it for me. Maybe some of you are in that place where you're doing that right now. But I see in the near future you just having a lot of ideas of what to do for work, something that makes you feel more independent. You could probably want to start some kind of a business, I say go for it. Plan for it. I see this person that you see as marriage material, and very much you would love to be with them long term. The way I see it is like they're everything you ever wanted, you know? But I see them still being an in and out energy. They're not offering much more than they did before. I see this as a different energy than whoever you were with in the in the past. It doesn't have to be, but it's someone who does have deep emotions. But they might come at you with deep emotions, but be careful, because I see some player-like energy under there. There's non-committal energy under there, even though it doesn't have to be a player. It can just be non-committal. Even though you know that this person, it's one of those things where you kind of just know this person would be so good if they were to not be afraid of commitment. I see them coming back, coming back into your life in the near future, probably with still a lot of love, everything that you want, except for still not bringing that commitment. I see this as the other person. And you, actually. I see this as you being in your head because you don't feel like this person is offering like that equal amount of effort that you would give it to make this grow. And I also see this as the other person really being in their head because you're not budging from what it is that you want. You want something that's fair, you want something that's equal, you want something that has the opportunity to grow. I don't know if there's pregnancy here for any of you. I don't see a lot of those pregnancy cards, but could be that you want kids and this person is done. It could be that kind of thing. Like you're not budging on what it is that you want. It kind of makes this person go a little nuts. That's what I got for you. So let's see, go with the flow. When you try to force a situation, it can block the natural flow. Take time out and relax and gather your thoughts. Once you have loosened up, release any fears or self-doubt. Trust in the universe and see where it directs you. To help you relax and go with the flow, imagine healing white light flowing through every part of your body, just as water flows in a river. When you are ready, affirm that the universe is taking care of everything. Take a deep breath and relax. That's what I got for you today. Thanks for joining me, Gemini. See you next time. Bye.